Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Barak them to the elders and apostles, while again, while Aquaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of the prophecy updates as of February the 25th, 2025, on this Tuesday afternoon. And this is a news article from the JerusalemPost.com, published February the 25th, 2025. From MAARIV from the Jerusalem Post. It reads, it says Israel Air Force strikes near Damascus. The Israel Air Force is currently attacking south of the Syrian capital of Damascus, according to several reports. And that goes into that Isaiah 17 verse 1. Damascus should take away from being the city, and it shall be its roar heat. We see increasing signs of the ongoing escalations between the pro-Iranian groups and against the Israel Defense Force, even though they have a momentary ceasefire between the border rivals of the Israel Defense Force and Hezbollah, which is a pro-Iranian group over there in Lebanon. And this is another news article. It says lower airplane series of blasts heard in Damascus. Witness says a series of blasts and the sound of airplanes flying low were heard over the Syrian capital Damascus late on Tuesday. The residents of the city and Reuters report there said, and keep this in mind, this was you had recently, even though it's a momentary ceasefire between the Israel Defense Force and Hamas, between the borders of between the borders of Syria and Lebanon, and between the borders of Israel was the Israel Defense Force, and the borders between Lebanon. Even though you've been having an increasing series of heavy airstrikes from the Israel Defense Force, been targeting those military weaponry compounds over there, between the borders of Syria and Lebanon, in different parts over there in the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, the Palestinian territory, and definitely over there in Damascus, Syria as well too. So it definitely goes into that Isaiah 17 verse 1. And then Matthew 24 verse 6 and 3 verse 7. This is Matthew 24 verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass. Right, so increasing wars and rumors of wars. That's what we're seeing, between the resistance of the Palestinians going against the Israel Defense Force, even though it's a momentary ceasefire between the borders of Lebanon, between the borders of Israel. So you've been having both nations been accusing each other of violating the ceasefire, which they momentarily have right now. So we definitely been seeing heavy airstrikes from the Israel Defense Force. Right.